is going on YouTube? This is Travis from Chasing Anthems coming at you guys with another reaction video. I think I teased this video months ago. Actually, I think one of the very first videos that kind of took off and kind of gave us some indication that this channel might be a good idea as far as reactions go was reacting to Metallica. And through the series of videos, that it was different eras, and we talked about different bass players. And so I toyed with the idea of, let's do a video comparing Cliff, Jason versus Robert. Now, to give you a little background, I am originally a bass player. Those are my roots. That's probably where I more excel as a bass player. Not that you care, but just to give myself some level of credibility that I know what I'm talking about from a bass standpoint. Haven't always played in a country band. I've played in all sorts of different types of bands. But bass is probably where I feel the most comfortable and where I feel like I can just let loose. So with that being said, we're going to be as kind as we can, but we're also going to just kind of dive into the different styles and really try to settle this long-term question, at least that I've had in my mind, is who was the best of the three bass players. Either way, it doesn't really matter what I think, because I want to hear what you guys think in the comments. You guys let me know, because I am curious. I'm not the biggest Metallica fan, but I can definitely judge bass skills. With that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of future videos, like, comment, share, tip with the kind of good stuff. You got links to our original stuff in the description box. Go check it out when this video is done. With that being said, let's get into this.
Here. Everyone, hi Cliff, how you doing?
This is back in '85. Okay, let's see what that factors into this. Okay, so let's break that down a little bit. I've seen this video floating around quite a bit, and this is kind of the, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the clip, the, what was it, On the Lawn? What was it here? Day on the Green concert. I've seen this as kind of the go-to Cliff Burton video. My question back, though, for those that think this is amazing, if Kirk Hammett was playing this part, because this is kind of like an electric intro type riff here. Let's just call it a riff. I'm not going to call that a solo by any means. Would you think it's as impressive if Kirk did it versus having Cliff do it? I would probably argue of all of the Metallica riffs out there, not the most complex, not the most creative. It's unique. It's different because it's not a natural progression, right, which we're used to, whether it's the pentatonic scale or major minor scale, whatever it is. There's some uniqueness to this. I'll give you that. But if Kirk was playing it, would it have the same effect? I'll leave it at that. All right, so let's move on to Jason here. Okay, so I'm not sure if oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm looking at the title. It does say "For Whom the Bell Toll," whom the for whom the bell tolls. That's what we're looking at. So maybe this isn't a really true comparison, but let's just break down the different styles. What I do like about Jason here is I got to say this is that, and I'm not saying I am Team Jason just yet. What I do like though is I like Jason's speed. I like that he's made his own. Yeah, he's definitely got some speed on that. You know, the other thing is I noticed that he's using a wah. Let's go back here to. Okay, so it sounds like they're both using a wah, which, you know, it's interesting because you don't hear a lot of bass players use wah. There's a heavy, you know, gain on the amp, very similar to Lemmy. A lot cleaner than Lemmy's, in my opinion, but still, you know, it is what it is. So let's move on. Let's see Robert here, and let's see his take on this song. So, yeah, I think Robert put way more spin on that. A lot funkier, a lot more dynamic of an opening than both Jason or Cliff. Now, I'll put a caveat on that. It is a whole heck of a lot easier to take somebody else's idea and improve upon it versus coming up with an idea from scratch. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to give it to Cliff because he wrote the riff. Jason added some speed to it, which I thought brought some intensity. But Robert really evolved it to that next level. And if I had to give it to one of the three just based upon this one clip, I know there's a lot more out there. These guys have toured more than probably any other band next to the Beatles, or at least Paul McCartney. That I would say, yeah, Robert by far had the more dynamic take on that track, that particular song, and by far made it more his own. And then performance-wise, that dude, to get down on your knees like that, I definitely couldn't do that. That hurt watching that. But he made that come a way more alive and made his own take on it. But hey, that's just one man's opinion. I know there's diehard Cliff fans. I know there's diehard Jason fans as well as Robert fans. At the end of the day, they all slay it. They all held it down. I know when Metallica was looking to replace Jason, and even when they replaced Cliff, that was no easy task. You know, we've probably all seen the footage of their search. But My hat's off to Robert on this one. He definitely takes a cake, for this particular song. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Love to hear what you guys think. What's some other ones to check out to kind of compare them all. With that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will check you guys out on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.